Hello, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Madam, meeting முடிஞ்சதா?
நான் 6 o'clock postpone பண்ணியிருக்கேன் சார். நான் காலேஜ்ல தான் இருக்கேன். இன்னும் வீட்டுக்கு போல.
ஐயோ.
ஏன்னா நான்
அப்படிங்களா?
பாதியில அப்புறம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண முடியாதுல்ல. 4:45 தான் முடிஞ்சது. அந்த இதெல்லாம் லேப் எல்லாத்தையும் ஸ்கிரீன்ஷாட் எல்லாமே எடுக்கணும்ல. அதெல்லாம் முடிச்சு.
ஆமா மேடம், அது லேப் நிறைய ஓவர் ப்ரொசீஜர். எனக்கு மண்டே டியூஸ்டே இப்பவே தலை சுத்துது. அவ்வளவு ப்ரொசீஜர் இருக்கு.
ஆமா. Yes, ma'am. Shall we start?
I put that. Okay. Yeah, I joined. Yeah, we can start.
Suresh sir, start பண்ணுங்க.
Yes, sir. Very good evening to one and all.
Who's giving?
Suresh Kumar sir is giving, ma'am.
Madam, shall I start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good evening to one and all present here. I welcome you all for the today's webinar session, Entrepreneurship and Innovation as a Career Opportunity. So it's my great pleasure to introduce our chief guest of today's webinar, Mr. Karthik Ramesh. He is working as Vice President and Head Strategy and Transformation Office Emirates. Karthik is currently part of the senior management team for Emirates and helping the Global Chief Strategy and Growth Officer of Emirates drive transformation initiatives in India. He last served as Vice President, Access Labs India, Head of Business Engagement and Location Leader, Chennai, and was also Management Team Member, Standard Chartered Bank Tech Strategy and Innovation. Karthik was closely involved in several retail banking innovations at UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait, Indi Credit Reporting and Bureau value-added services and associated analytics during his leadership stint and Bradstreet. Karthik Ramesh has been recognized as various national and international forums in the year 2019 for his pioneering contributions in furthering the innovation agenda for Standard Chartered Bank banking open innovation programs in geographies across Middle East, India, Nepal, to name a few. So some of the other key awards he won are: first one, EA Transformation Leader 2019 Transformance Forums. Second one, winner of Most Innovative Bank across Middle East in the year 2019. Third one, winner of Most Innovative Bank and Open Banking Partner of the year Nepal 2019. And fourth, NASSCOM Hall of Famer for Technology Innovation 2019. On fifth one, India FinTech Shortlisted Finalist for Banking Innovation 2019. And last one, Best Strategist World Strategy Forum 2000 in the year 2020. And all-around gold medalist in computer science engineering, Karthik went on to complete his MBA honors in general management from Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. So his interests including learning and teaching practically anything new and exciting, and reading books, authoring blogs, and serving in activities associated with the Sathya Sai Seva organizations. Now I request our chief guest to share the presentation.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
You hear me and you can also see me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. We can hear you, sir.
So I'm not sure what is the number of students who have been able to make this, but whatever it is, welcome to everybody who have made it. May I know the background, sir, madam, of the students here, so that I can give a talk which is, I would say, like very relevant to them.
They are from engineering stream, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, madam. Nanda,
So
madam.
they belong to engineering
Yes, ma'am.
stream. with, this is Dr. Nanda here. I was the one who was coordinating with you. Nice meeting you.
Sure.
Hello.
Same here, ma'am. Yes, I can
Yeah.
hear you, ma'am.
All of them are from the engineering background, and they are from second, third, and fourth year presently. Okay, and all of them would be like those who have an idea of either making innovation as a career, or they want to learn something on that path as an entrepreneurship journey. That's the background of the student.
Sure. And I think all of them are from SSN College of Engineering only, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Here are they?
Hello.
And which year are these students?
They are from
Second year,
different
third
years,
year.
and fourth year.
Okay, great. So very warm welcome. I'm very, very grateful to Sri Shiv Subramanian Nadar College of Engineering, the management, and also Dr. Nanda, and all the teachers, Suresh Kumar sir. And okay, I see that MBA students are also here. Great welcome to all the MBA students. I saw a direct message. So I really appreciate whoever has written to me directly. So there is a Harvard Business Review that article that it takes only 60 seconds to hire somebody. So what I want you to do, those of you who are present here, please go back and tell the people who did not attend this that they lost an opportunity to get a prospective employer, right? Because it doesn't look good. I can tell you this as an SSN alumnus myself. When the speaker is late, it's I mean, when the audience is not ready and the audience not there, to an external audience, it may be fine, but I mean, it may not be looking very good. To an internal audience, it should be okay. So my request to students who are here attending this, please take back that message as SSN students, that let us please make sure that when we call external speakers, let's definitely give them, the opportunity not to wait, and the students should be there before the teacher. So what is great is as always, the teachers were there. And I'm very, very grateful at the outset to the entire management and the teachers, because today, whatever I have achieved and whatever I'm continuing to learn and trying to achieve in my career is because of SSN College of Engineering. I'm very, very grateful at the outset to also my family, my mother and my great-grandfather. My mother is a school teacher, by the way. She is a postgraduate teacher in economics, and she works in a leading CBSE school till now. And she's my inspiration in terms of, if I can say, lifelong learning, right? So I believe it is very important to have a teacher in your life. All of us must have a mentor, a teacher in your life. In my case, my mother is herself my teacher, and she keeps correcting me. And one thing which I have learned from her as a school teacher, and as I have seen her do with students, is to be punctual. I have not perfected it myself, but to be 25 minutes late is just not acceptable in an industrial context, right? So I don't want to start on a negative note, but I just wanted to pass that message because this is an industrial forum, and my respected teachers and management members who are listening, please don't mind me saying this, because I am an SSN alumnus myself. So as a fellow student only, I'm telling this to the students and not as industry speaker or anything. So at the outset, again, also very grateful to my family, my great-grandfather, who is late Professor V. Lakshminarayanan. He was the founding director of BITS Pilani. Professor V. Lakshminarayanan is, if you go to internet and search, they have had his more than centenary celebrations in all of the BITS institutions. So he is my maternal great-grandfather. That is my father's grandfather. So I would, recently I was talking to my family members, and I said that it is very important in life, one, as I said, time management to be successful, even as an entrepreneur and in innovation. The second thing, which I think we have to be very, very successful in our lives, right? There is a very cliched statement which says that behind every successful man, there is a woman, right? So for most of us, for me, it is my mother. It is all the great people who have been motherly figures in my life. It is also people who have come into my life later in various ways and various roles. But the reason I mentioned my great-grandfather is not to just boast about a fact that he was the founding director of BITS Pilani, but for the fact that we come from a family of academicians. My father was the head of IT, IS, almost you can say like a CIO role in today's parlance or context, if you use that terminology, for NIIT. And I have learned a lot of things from him as well. So the reason I'm quoting all of this, we may be wondering, the topic is entrepreneurship and innovation. How do we create a career out of entrepreneurship and innovation, right? So it is very, very important for me, as I have journeyed myself in this career path, if I see in various roles in the industry, it is very, very important for us to have, if I can call that as a mentor figure. It need not just be a father figure or a mother figure or great-grandfather figure, as I'm telling, but very important as a entrepreneur or a budding entrepreneur or somebody who's planning to enter the corporate and do entrepreneurship, which we call as intrapreneurship. Please do have a mentor. And it is very easy in today's vast and learned world. You will find many people who are willing to be mentors. Even during my days at SSN, when I studied, I was the third batch of SSN. And I really admire the way the institution has grown in the 250 plus acre campus, which is there for SSN today. I believe that this institution today has also become a university. Congratulations to the management and all the students and teachers again for that. I think that itself can be an inspiration. So most of the places I have gone, either when I have met potential investors, I often describe myself when I look at my journey as an entrepreneur. I had 2 failed stints, and both these stints were at a time when I had to quit corporate. The first time I did that was around close to 11 years back. I was based out in the US. I was heading the sales organization for a multinational company called Dun & Bradstreet. For those of you who have not heard of Dun & Bradstreet, you can go and look up this. I'm going to type some links here so that you can also use that to keep checking as I talk. So I used to work for a company called as DNB. Anybody knows what is DNB's India entity called today? Use the chat window to have some interactions. I don't want this to be a monologue. It is not a classroom lecture. It is not a college, university interaction. It is an industrial interaction. So every opportunity which you get, right? Let me also start by saying that I'm going to give some goodies. I'm going to give some freebies to all the student participants who are going to give correct answers, and student participants who are going to spend their time and effort with me today and with all of us in making this session useful for all of us, right? So one very important thing in the corporate context and even in academic context is we will need to make sure that we have adequate notes captured, right, for any important discussion. So who wants to be today's note taker from the student side? I want you to unmute yourself. If possible, turn your video on so that I can see you, and I can thank you in advance for the great job you're doing. And I promise you a very nice personal giveaway or a gift from my side. So who wants to be that from the engineering or MBA students? I'm in gallery view, so I'm looking at all the names. So if you're not going to call, then I'm just going to apply a random algorithm and pick up the first name which comes to mind. Anybody wants to volunteer? Any of the students want to volunteer? Wow, what a silence. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.